What is going on, guys? Money Webby here, back again on Friday. We got a full slate here today. It should be a good one. A ton of different ways you can go with it, but I got my top 5 plays, narrowed it down for you, and my dollar cheap play of the day, my favorite cheap value guy on the slate to throw in your lineup. So before we get going, go ahead and drop a like in the video if you're ready to go. Start your weekend off right with some money in NBA DraftKings, and also subscribe if you haven't already to get these plays every single day. So we're going to kick it off with Damian Lillard, Dame Dollar at 9,400 going against Orlando. We know Elfrid Payton is a terrible defender, and Damian Lillard is going to be carrying the load for this team on the road here in Orlando. He got 53 DraftKings points against his team earlier this year, and he's able to get some more assists this year. He's averaging 6 per game. If I had to guess, that's probably his most in his career. Normally, he's around like 4 or 5, but I think he can get close to that like double-double again here. And he's having some huge games as of late. Before that Miami game, he was dropping 30 points left and right, 53 back-to-back-to-back. Then he had a 50 before that. So I think he'll reach back up to that 50-point upside. And this game should be a lot more faster pace than that Miami game, like against Golden State, Houston, Washington. Those are those kind of upper tempo games, fast pace games, high scoring games. And that's what's going to happen here or against Orlando. Damian Lillard always seems to benefit and kind of play better in those like high-scoring games where there's not as much defense. So I think I'll have a big game here. Get back to that 50-point upside that he's shown this year, 9,400. Think he needs around like high 40s to return that upside. So I like Damian Lillard a lot in the spot, and he is the best matchup on the court. So lock him in there. And we're going to go with Marc Mark Gasoline, as I like to call him. Like, we got to get rid of this thing. Marc Gasol, though, at 7,900, going against Atlanta. We know how terrible they are down low. They're coming off a back-to-back. We saw Andre Drummond ripped them apart down low yesterday, and think Marc Gasol can do something similar here in this game, approach a double-double in this spot. And he hasn't had a huge game in a while where he's had that like massive game. I think this game can honestly be it in Memphis. He plays better at home usually, so I think he's due for a big game here. The matchup is great, and just Atlanta is terrible down low. So Marc Gasol and also Tyreke Evans might be out for this game, so if he is out, then Marc Gasol should be shooting around 20 shots in this game because they really have no offensive weapons besides Gasol left without Conley and Tyreke Evans. So Marc Gasol, great matchup. And even if Tyreke Evans does play, maybe he'll be less than 100%, so meaning that Marc Gasol might be the go-to guy in this easy matchup. So lock him in. For my third guy, we're going to go with Lou Williams. This guy normally never lets me down, knock on wood, but going against the Wizards here, their team is depleted, very, very depleted. They got Austin Rivers out now, Gallinari's out, Blake Griffin, Beverly's out. Like, their whole entire lineup is out. Lou Williams and DeAndre Jordan, the last two men standing in this lineup. So I think Lou Williams is going to have to be going off in this game for them to have a chance. So I'm going to give him the opportunity to get it done here. He can reach that huge upside that he has shown, around like 50 DraftKings points I think he can get in this game. And he dropped 51 DraftKings points just the other night against this Wizards team. So he definitely is capable of doing it at 7,600. A nice little price tag here to go like with Damian Lillard and Gasol. All of these guys can easily go off in their matchups. So Lou Williams, lock him in there. The three-headed monster right there with those three. Then we're going to go with Jonas Valanciunas at 4,900, going against Brooklyn, another team that is terrible down low. And Valanciunas is finally getting back to that minute log that we saw that last year in the beginning of the year, around 30 minutes per game. If he's going to stay at that minute log, he's going to go off in this spot, similar to what he's done the last 2 games. He got 37 and 43 DraftKings points, so I'm looking for him to keep it going here, get over 30 DraftKings points, and his price is still way too cheap if he's going to be seeing that same minute log. Like, he just needs to get like 25 DraftKings points to return good value. And that should just be a piece of cake if he's playing the minutes we have seen over the last 2 games. So Jonas Valanciunas, and also Brooklyn is on the back-to-back, so maybe they're a bit tired as well. So Valanciunas, lock him in there. And for my 5th and final play, we're going to go with James Johnson here. Going against Charlotte, James Johnson's minutes have been trending up as well, as they need that score to step up without Whiteside in the lineup, he's finally getting over 30 minutes per game, which is good to see. So he finally can reach that upside without Whiteside, where he can get over 30 DraftKings points. And at 5,900 against Charlotte, they're going to need him to go off in this matchup. Marvin Williams has been struggling a bit on defense as of late, and Frank Kaminsky isn't a great defender. So power forward is one of the spots you can attack this Hornets defense. So James Johnson, 5,900. Think he can get it done here, get over 30 DraftKings points, which is what we're looking for. And the shots have been up, minutes have been up, just more opportunity to get the DraftKings points. So lock them in. So that is my top 5. You got Damian Lillard, Lou Williams, James Johnson, Marcus Gasol, and Valanciunas. The three-headed monster all have crazy upside. Like Lillard could go for 50, Lou Williams could go for 50, James Johnson could go for like 40. Marcus Gasol could go for 50. Valanciunas could go for 40, honestly. So all of them have crazy upside. And for my dollar tree play, we're going to go with Jawan Evans here at 3,000, the bare minimum. Like I said, with they got Milos also is out there, foreign point guard. He's probably going to be out for this game. Then Austin Rivers is out. So one of these point guards is going to have to step up. And I think it's going to be Evans here, the rookie point guard. He wasn't able to get it done against Orlando last game, but he showed in the summer league and when he was in college. He's a very capable scorer. He can, if anyone's going to step up, I think it's going to be him. So there's like not much I really can say here, but he's 3,000. Doesn't need to do that much to return value. Like, I don't know that much about him, but I know he was good in college and he showed some flashes in the summer league. So I think this is the guy that's going to be stepping up with Lou Williams to get the scoring done for this team. So 3,000, only needs 15 DraftKings points to return value. He got 18 last game, and he shot 1 for 7 from the field. So that kind of shows that he's capable of even doing more in this spot. And he's been able to do a bit in like kind of a little spurts of minutes. So if he should be getting over 20 minutes here without Rivers and Milos. So 3,000, Jawan Evans, lock him in there. And then with that guy in your lineup, you can pay up a lot for guys. So like I'm already back up to 5,700 remaining per player with all these studs and stuff in the lineup. So if Evans just returns value in that spot, it'll be a great night. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Drop a like if you did. Let's try to get over 100 likes on this video. Thank you again for all the likes on yesterday's video. Friday is finally here. It's time to take down some cash games, GPP, you name it. We're gonna friggin' do it. So subscribe if you haven't already as well. They get these plays every single day. Wish you guys the best of luck on this slate, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.